and welcome to this video. We're going to be focusing on Shekinah and Sarper's segment of the tell-all, and I am going to give you some commentary and opinion on it. Let's do this. So off the bat, Sean Robinson goes into it, deep dive, and she says how Sarper on the show said that he was hoping to convince Shekinah after proposing to stay in Turkey because he did not want to go to the United States. She asked Shekinah how she felt when she found out that's what Sarper was feeling.
I didn't know that there was that motive behind it. I thought he just loved me.
I just wanted to say that Shekinah's response was pretty funny because she ended it off by saying that it clearly didn't work because he's here.
Yeah.
You just could not adapt to Turkey.
I'll give Sarper one respect point because he said that he tried his hardest to convince Shekinah, but she was having a hard time adapting in Turkey, so that's why he decided to follow her to the United States. I can respect him for that, at least he tried and he decided to compromise. So I'll give him that because it seems like a lot of these couples realistically have a really hard time compromising. That's just my opinion.
It is so difficult for her to adapt there because her daughter is here.
Now that's a valid, understandable reason why she would want to be in the United States and why he would come here to the United States. But if I remember correctly, didn't Sarper also have a child back in Turkey? Please remind me in the comments down below and correct me if I'm wrong.
Had you known that you would end up here in the United States, would you have still proposed?
Don't even answer, actually.
This fool paused so long that no matter what comes out of his mouth, we already know the answer. Most likely would have been no.
I mean, it is a signature. The important thing is signature to heart.
That sounds like a lot of coke. Sarper makes this analogy about Shekinah being territorial and being in her orbit. Oh my god, it was ridiculous.
She has a territory. She's in the middle like the sun. She has an orbit. She always wants me on that orbit.
I'm not gonna lie, that was the funniest crap I've ever seen.
What do you think could happen in the U.S.?
He landed and said, parents, lock up your daughters.
No, I said girls lock the windows.
Same.
Door.
Oh god. Okay, Sarper. Not on a good roll here. That doesn't make it any better, Sarper. Good lord.
Oh,
not
it's
fully
just
trust
sarcasm, baby. You know me.
Oh my god, I'm gonna use that from now on whenever I'm being sarcastic. So Sean asks, since you've been in the United States, have you been able to go out by yourself? And he says, no, I haven't asked. And Shekinah's like, you don't have to ask for permission.
May I go outside, honey? I
You
won't
need to
ask that.
permission.
Really?
You're not a prisoner.
Face. Is it just me, or does anyone find Sarper's facial expressions to be freaking hilarious?
I know.
So
Y'all, he said kind of.
If you turn your phone location on, I bet she'll let you go wherever you want to go.
Shut up, Corona. Nobody asked for your input.
I can't. He won't let me.
If you are mentally stable and you don't have any suspicions of your man and you're not a jealous woman per se, maybe sharing location would not be a big deal. However, if you have a tendency to be a jealous partner, I 10 out of 10 would not recommend sharing locations with your partner because it becomes like a sick obsession. You're already insecure. You already don't trust your partner. You're already jealous. And I believe that it'll just make the jealousy worse and the relationship will be more bitter. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't really work with people who are jealous. It actually makes the relationship problems worse because it turns into a sick obsession when it really doesn't need to be. If you don't trust your partner, you don't need to be with them. Like, even if you share location, it's not going to make your relationship any better, but that's just my opinion.
Talking with my high school friends, and they are sending me some photos or something. I mean, I don't want her to see that.
Yeah, lads group.
God.
That's not a friends group. Is this just a random group chat that you're a part of?
I feel like Corona instigated it, but Sarper mentions that he doesn't want Shekinah looking through his phone because he doesn't want her going through the guys group chat because they send like typical guy stuff to each other where it's like, half naked women or naked women and they ask, what would you do? Like, do you think she's hot? And everyone except for Sean, Joanne's boo, seems to be disgusted by Sarper Sarper that he's in a group chat of that sort. I'm honestly shocked that they've never heard of anything like that because, like, I've heard of that from, like, my guy friends. I'm actually shocked that these people have not heard of that before.
I want trust, but trust is not with the phone.
The Sarper and Shekinah segment was pretty long, so I'm going to be breaking it up into a couple of different videos. The next part of this segment that we'll be watching is the part where her friend Josh comes on and how he feels about Sarper being in the US. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.